Anda, pero si es la abuela.
Sí. El año que la conocí nadie esperaba lo que iba a pasar.
¿Y cómo fue?
Vivía en un sitio precioso. Yo no lo conocía, pero se notaba que era muy feliz.
¿Y entonces fuiste a verla o no?
Cuando por fin pudimos viajar, pasé con ella unos días inolvidables, porque me di cuenta de lo importante que es compartir el tiempo con las personas a las que quieres. Y sonreír. Y respirar.
Hola a todos y a todas. Seguimos en FIO, la Feria Internacional de Turismo Ornitológico, en su 16ª edición. Y dentro del programa de conferencias con el que seguimos, vamos a continuar con la presentación del Consejo Mundial de Ferias de Observación de Aves. Este consejo, denominado en inglés World Bird Fairs Council, es el Consejo Mundial de las Ferias de Observación de Aves del mundo y reúne a las principales ferias, festivales y eventos relacionados con el turismo ornitológico de Europa, América, Asia y África. Extremadura, representada a través de FIO, es una de las fundadoras de esta entidad sin ánimo de lucro. Además, están British Birdwatching Fair, la Feria de Aves británica, la Feria de Aves de Sudamérica, la Asian Bird Fair, la Feria de Aves de Asia, y la African Birding Expo, la feria de referencia en África. Los miembros del Consejo Mundial se proponen entre sus objetivos apoyar el desarrollo sostenible, trabajar juntos para compartir experiencias sobre gestión y promoción de ferias de turismo ornitológico y promover la cooperación internacional para la conservación de la naturaleza y las aves. Este Consejo está abierto a cualquier evento relacionado con el sector de la observación de aves en el mundo. Participan en esta charla Horacio Matarasso, desde Argentina, Feria de Aves de Sudamérica. Él es el presidente del comité de esta feria. Víctor Yu y Andrew Sebastián, que son miembros del comité ejecutivo de organización de la Feria de Aves de Asia, Asian Bird Fair. Y Vanessa Palacios, que soy yo, desde Extremadura. Espero que lo disfruten, que les guste esta charla. Gracias. Hola, muy buenos días a todos, buenas tardes ya. Estamos en la 16ª edición de FIO y nos gustaría presentar el Consejo Mundial de las Ferias de Observación de Aves del Mundo. Y a continuación voy a pasar a hablar en inglés para poder compartir esta charla y esta presentación con compañeros de otros continentes del planeta. So good afternoon to you all. My name is Vanessa Palacios and I coordinate the Birding in Extremadura Club, and I'm part of this great initiative called the Bird Fair Council. So the World Bird Fairs Council it's what we are going to present and introduce you all today. As I said, my name is Vanessa, and I'm along with my colleagues, Horacio Matarasso, Andrew, Victor, and we have some people who are not with us today, as Herbert from Uganda, but I introduce myself. I come from Extremadura in Spain, and I'm part of the organization of FIO, the Extremadura Birdwatching Fair, who's part of this World Bird Fairs Council. So please, my friends, if you can introduce yourselves and we can share our thoughts on the World Bird Fairs Councils with everyone. Thank you. Victor, from Asian Bird Fair.
Yeah, hi, I'm Victor from Taiwan and representing Asian Bird Fair. It's great to meet you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Horacio Matarasso from South America, actually from Buenos Aires today, and representing the South American Bird Fair.
So we also have, as part of the World Bird Fairs Council, Andrew.
Hi, I'm Andrew Sebastian. I'm based in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and I'm also representing the Asian Bird Fair. Nice to meet you all.
As another member of your colleagues is Mike Liu,
who's not with us today, unfortunately, but he's also part of this great project, and from Asian Bird Fair as part of your executive committee for your event in Asia. And also Herbert Buranga. Herbert is the organizer of the African Birding Expo. He's also part of this executive committee of the World Bird Fairs Council, and everything took place some time ago. We are going to go through all that now, but here are the people, along with the British Bird Watching Fair at that stage, who impulsed this initiative of the World Bird Fairs Council, and we really hope this is very interesting for you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Victor, should we start our presentation together?
My pleasure. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
I will share my presentation right away.
Vanessa, just while Victor opened the presentation, I just want to mention which other bird fairs are members at the moment of this council. It's only a little list. If you want, I can mention.
Yes,
We have the Avistar from Brazil, the Colombian Bird Fair from Colombia in South America, the North Shore Birding Festival from the United States, Mindo Bird Fair from Ecuador in South America, the Cambodia Bird Fair in Asia, Myanmar Bird Fair in Asia too, Yanbaru Bird Fair from Japan in Asia, the Festival of Aves Playeras, it means sea coast birds, in Argentina, Morro Bay Winter Bird Fair in the United States, North America, Guatemala Bird Fair in Central America, Encuentro de las Aves in Argentina too, Encuentro de las Aves del Sur de Chile, in Chile, False Terbo Bird Show in Europe, Panama Bird Festival in Panama, y Gunchur International Bird Fair in Asia. Okay, this is the actual members of the council.
brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Do you see my screen sharing?
Yes,
See my PowerPoint?
yes, we
Yes.
do.
Okay, right. Let me tell you a brief story of World Bird Fairs Council. Well, the idea was born in 2017. You know, when these three guys from left to right is Herbert from Uganda, representing African Birding Expo. The handsome guy in the middle is Horacio, is from Argentina, is representing South American Bird Fair, and myself on the right. And since we're from different continents, and we are all even organizers, bird fair organizers from different continents, so we thought that maybe it would be a great idea to have something, a network of the world. So we think, yeah, it could be a good idea to have a, you know, not really a World Bird Fairs Council, not at that time, but definitely something, you know, a network of the world. So when we met again in 2019 in Kuching, Malaysia, and where this is 10th Asian Bird Fair organized by our beautiful friend Andrew, and the idea, you know, just came out again. We thought that, well, it's time we talk about it seriously. So when we went back home, then later on, in just a few months later, and we had a great arrangement from Vanessa. You know, we're all invited to, we meet in Extremadura in the field, and we seriously talk about the idea. So we met there, these guys, you know, all these people, and of course, you know, the older gentleman is Tim Appleton, who is the founder of British Bird Fair. So we really talk about it, and we spent a few days there, and then we signed a manifesto, something like not really an agreement, but something we did that, you know, we got about this seriously. Then after we came back from Extremadura, Spain, then we had many meetings. Of course, you know, these guys just show their will. No, we will make something happen, and we devoted to the word. And then we have more meetings. Well, we like, you know, actual meetings, but who knows? There's been the coronavirus, so we had a virtual meeting on website. So meeting after meetings, and then we came out with World Bird Fairs Council. It's just a brief story. So welcome to join us and welcome to work together with us. Thank you very much. Yep, that's a brief story.
Yeah, it's incredible. We've been like walking all this way, and now very seriously in these difficult times also. So I think more than ever is a perfect time to become one unity and one organization worldwide in order to make birding and conservation and also wildlife in general, make it more visible and become stronger through, you know, efforts across the world. So when, just to add, Victor, and to share with people, when we started, we thought of putting everything together, our ideas, so what the World Bird Fairs Council was going to be or mean and become, plus also vision and mission and our objectives. So we share a constitution or a terms of references. We've been working on that for a few months, and everything took place more or less in September. Is that right? We started to share it with some events, and Horacio mentioned the list of events that have been joining us for the past few weeks. And we hopefully, we really hope more events across the world will join the initiative in order to grow and to share ideas and also to promote each other and to help each other across the world. I don't know if you'd like to add something, or we can go and pass on the website we've been working on in order to make it more public.
Yeah, maybe I can talk a little bit about Asian Bird Fair, because you know, in the beginning, like 10 years, more than 10 years ago, there are bird fairs in different countries. Then the three guys, you know, Mike Lu from Philippines and Andrew from Malaysia and myself from Taiwan, we thought that maybe we can have something bigger, like a spotlight, you know, every year in Asia to promote Asia, you know, to the world. So then we encourage more bird fairs in different countries in Asia. Then we have Korean bird fairs, and we have a Yambano bird fair in Okinawa, Japan, and we know there'll be more in Asia. So the same idea. We hope that, you know, there can be more bird fairs to promote their birds and their habitats and bring tourism in different countries in the world. So then we have the World Bird Fairs Council.
So you've been running your Asian Bird Fair, guys. You've been doing it for 11 years now. So it's a long time, and you've got so many countries, you know, in your side, also wanting to celebrate Asian Bird Fair. I mean, to be hosts of the Asian Bird Fair. So how has it been progressing for you all these years?
Yeah, well, it's special that, you know, we don't stay the same place like British Bird Fair in the same rolling water every year. We travel in different cities in Asian countries. That's very special. So we are proud of it. Yeah, maybe my friend Andrew can tell us more about it. Andrew, could you?
Yeah, yes, I think one of the things that we looked at is that there are different countries in Asia that's the interest is growing to organize and to even host a bird fair. Yeah, So every year we find people or find cities that are interested to host us. So that's really, really nice that the message gets spread around. And we not only see Asian countries participating now, we see a lot more international and many other organizations joining us from all across the world. So making this world a little smaller. And that's why I think very naturally we are now evolving, and now we have the World Bird Fair Council.
I think you're also, Andrew, a good sample, because you are the director of ecotourism, yeah, in an organization who also, that also works on conservation. So it's amazing also how that
Yes.
it's very dual, and those both things live together, tourism and
That's right.
conservation.
That's right. Yeah, we need to push, because bird fairs are ecotourism products. Yeah, so we need to show the world that bird watching is sexy, bird watching is interesting, bird watching can even bring in businesses. Can even create networks of business to business, network between product owners, tour companies, property owners, and so on. So we have to link our interest in bird watching and our interest to get together and have a good time and enjoy and share experiences with birds and bird watching, and that can be also turned into a tourism product, ecotourism product itself. You're right, Vanessa. Thank you for pointing that out.
Thank you. Is very good sample, the Asian Bird Fair, as you also are doing it, Horacio, in South America or the Latin American countries. You are all very well connected in that part of the world. Can you tell us a little bit about it also, please?
Yes, we are growing very, very strong, very fast in all the countries, in all Americas, especially in Latin America. And the South American Bird Fair is now a very big meeting with more than that, with thousands of people in different. We make every year in different countries, but there are also a lot of national bird fairs and little bird fairs of perhaps counties or even towns. So the idea of the council is to invite all the little meetings, every kind of meeting, like bird fairs, expos, festivals, and I want to mark this special point to invite everybody to feel confident to apply to be part, to be member of this council, because everybody will be more strong with the help between us. That's the idea. So we will continue growing, even with the pandemic.
Yeah, because I mean, we all share that the main idea, or one of the main ideas of the World Bird Fairs Council, is to act locally, but with a global impact altogether. Because at the end of the day, we are all. I mean, it's important to share the direction of also how bird fairs or birding events in general, as you're saying, international, national, or local, birding events, they should be together and also be well communicated and help each other. That's very important. It's been very important through the years all the time, but it's good to find a body in order to get organized ourselves worldwide. So I'm so glad, when you told me back in the days in Cochin, when you mentioned we've been talking about creating, a body, I mean, an entity or an organization, and to become together. That I think that is very important, and also to invite all the events, regardless of the size of it, worldwide, to be part of this World Bird Fairs Council, in order also to help, because through birding, as we were saying and Andrew was mentioning, you help conservation, you help the local economy. It has so many varied impacts, and sometimes that gets missing somewhere. So I think we should, through our commitment, we have to show that and share that with the rest of the world and the rest of our colleagues working as we do, and also believing in conservation and birds and birding in general.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we welcome everybody in the world and just join us and work together with us.
Yeah, it's very important to say, yes, because this is something we were talking about for some time. The World Welfare Council is a non-profit organization.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
So people don't have to pay anything.
No.
I mean, the event itself, it becomes member after applying to be part of the World Welfare Council, and there is no payments required at all, no payment at all.
Not at all.
And neither they will not receive money from the council.
That's
But
very
we have-
important to know.
Well,
Yeah.
this is organization for promotion, you know. It's not to create money, you know, or it's not a money making machine, but we try to help everybody to make money on their side by organizing the event or take advantage from this event,
Right.
from the bird fairs.
Exactly. And also we are promoting our bird fairs and all bird fairs in our social networks like Facebook and websites that Vanessa.
Oh yeah, we have a website. Yes, great.
Should we? Maybe we can share that. Should
Okay.
we?
Which one?
The World Welfare Council website. So people, you know, from now on, people can check the website, and if they will need to contact us, and we can also share how we get organized a little bit. So how, you know, approx idea. So for people to understand how we get organized, that's important.
Okay.
Because the World Welfare Council, any birding event, as we said, can be part of the council. And so the birding events will be the members of the council with a representative. And I think through the website, we can share the objectives of the World Welfare Council and also the mission and vision and so on.
We can, do you want to share the
screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Me or you, Vanessa?
You can share it, please, if you don't mind. So we can have a brief presentation.
Oh yeah, it's coming. Great. Yes.
Yes, we are preparing this website. It's not still online. We are working, or Vanessa is working, introducing yes, all continents, and there are different pages inside about information of the council. This is all members in a meeting, different kind of members. Will be all online in worldwelfairs.com. What we do, talking about what we do, and something important, a calendar of all the next fairs and events. That's something important too, is how to participate and how to apply to contact us, application form, and contact of every bird fair. So at the moment it's in English, in Spanish, and will be in Chinese and more languages. Okay, that's all. So also we have other channels like the council. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, this is a web page of the council. We add here information about different meetings, about all meetings of the world that we can know. So that's all.
That's brilliant, because we have a Facebook profile. The World Welfare Council has its own Facebook profile plus Twitter. also.
Yes.
So that's
yes.
important for people to know. All those social media will also be available and linked, also it is, to the website. But
Yes.
when people become members, they can also channel their information and their promotions to, I mean, about their festivals, obviously, about their birding events on these respective channels or
This is the
social.
address. This is the address. World Bird Fairs.
That's right. So in order to contact us, people can find us there and get in touch with the World Bird Fairs Council through the website. And if anyone needs any further information, they can get in touch there.
Perfect. Are there email that people can use it? Just in case we want to get in touch. This is our email.
Yes, it's wbf@worldbirdfairs.com.
Yes.
Okay, great. So we promise that every email will be answered.
Yes, we are trying to do our best, aren't we? It is important to stick together.
Yes.
Yes.
And to promote each other, and also now that all the majority, we hope this might change soon, but we have obviously to adapt. I think that also the World Bird Fairs Council, as we were mentioning earlier, it was created to share the current times we are going through. I mean, these nowadays, some of the events, most of the events are online and they're happening virtually. We don't know what's going to happen in the future soon, but it's also is good, and also we can all meet at the World Bird Fairs Council to communicate with each other, to see and to share how things are progressing and developing in our countries, and what can we do, how difficult it's becoming or is getting or is not in our countries, and see how the events will be in the future. Hopefully we will see each other face to face soon, because birding is very, very safe even in the pandemic.
Yes.
True, very safe. Yes.
We've been developing our bird watching activity in the countryside in open air for a long, I mean, forever. So it's a friendly activity in these difficult times. I would say that I would confirm that myself. What would you say?
Exactly. I agree.
We encourage people to go birding, to go to the wild. Because you see all the virus affected almost in the cities. But if you go to the wild, go to the countryside, it's safe there. It's all right out there. So guys, just go out and go birding.
I
even
think
even birding is a perfect activity for the healthy of the mind and the body, and to be strong to avoid the virus. So it's important in all means.
Yeah, so World Bird Fairs Council is a new organization, a new network of the world. So we will keep thinking, how we can do more to help people in this field to grow together. So we need all the input, all your ideas, effort. So let's work together.
I think also this talk at FIO, this what is happening right now, it will be a good opportunity to inform people and to share with our colleagues from Spain and from some other parts of the world, how the events, your events in each country are at the moment, if what's the situation. I'm saying this because, for instance, you remember last year in 2020, FIO, the Extremadura Bird Watching fair, which is, let's say, the reference in Southern Europe, after British Bird Watching Fair, obviously some other very good festivals that are happening in Spain, because it's been growing a lot recently, which is a great sign. And it'd be great if they could all join us. But FIO last year, we were like the only event that could happen, because the pandemic and the lockdown came right afterwards. And not many events happened after that. We thought it was going to be for a few months, and obviously it's taking time. So this year we are celebrating this FIO online. I don't know how some other events will do in Spain in the next few months, but how are you dealing with that in your countries and continents regarding your events in this, at this right time?
We couldn't have the South American Bird Fair last year because we have usually around October, but we are discussing now what will happen next October after the vaccine, and we are discussing if we want to have perhaps just a little bird fair with the people who can join it or not. Perhaps we will again to cancel and have the usual bird fair next year in 22. But we are discussing every week. We are talking about what to do, looking at the world, looking what happened in each country, in all the whole world. So it's difficult to know now what to do.
Yeah, in Asia, we are supposed to have a bird fair in Cambodia last year, but it was canceled. Very sad that. And this year, we don't know. We don't see the light of the tunnel. So probably we don't have a Asian bird fair this year. Though we still keep a little hope there. But for next year, we didn't stop working by the pandemic. We are talking to our friends in Korea, and they are thinking maybe there'll be Asian Bird Fair next year in 2022 in Korea. So locally they agreed to do that, and now they are seeking the endorsement and approval from the government and the budget from the government. So very, very hopeful we have an Asian Bird Fair next year in Korea, and in 2023. And we're talking to our friends in India and our friends in China. So we don't know, who will beat who to win the hosting right. But we just want to send a message that we didn't stop working on this, and we will keep working and working, and hopefully we will see all you guys in Asia next year.
Hopefully, I hope so. And also, I think for all of us, and I'm sure we agree on this, we are very happy to adapt. So when the time is tough, we'll be ready to do whatever we have to do. But I think the events themselves, in a side, I mean the actual, and the real birding event, like Asian Bird Fair, South American Bird Fair, in a venue, that will never replace these online events, never. So I think at the right moment, when things can move on, that will happen soon, because this is not going to stay forever. Let's hope that. I'm sure we will be all willing to meet each other and to spend and share some time with each other in all these birding events across the world.
Excellent. Yes.
So hopefully that will be soon.
Yes, I hope so.
Yes, soon.
So I would say thank you very much for sharing all this time and being at FIO and making the time to share your time and thoughts and vision and create the World Bird Fairs Council. And we're missing Herbert and Mike, Lou, but they'll be with us next time, I'm sure. So this is a project and an initiative, for all of us who basically love and believe in conservation, in wildlife, and obviously through bird watching and through the observation of the wildlife in general across the world. So thank you very much for sharing the time.
And thank
And
you,
we
you,
should-
because we love the FIO in Extremadura. We spent amazing time there. All food, landscapes, birds, a lot of birds. I never imagined in Europe too much birds like in Extremadura. And the people, it was an amazing event, and my dream is to come back next year, I hope.
Perfect.
Everybody must
Yeah.
go to FIO.
Perfect.
Yeah, we should have a successful event this year. It's virtual, we know that, but it must be great.
Yes.
Thank you. We will support each other. So thank you very much for joining us. And
Thank you.
hopefully we will welcome you here in Extremadura soon.
I look forward to it.
So we invite everyone to check the World Bird First Council.com website, and please join us. If you're interested or any questions, just write an email.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
Bye.